Today, we are going to be discussing our digital citizenship project. We are going to start by discussing bullying with technology. Bullying is a problem that has been facing our society for many generations. Due to the increase in technology, bullying is more prevalent than ever because of the accessibility children have to things like social media. Bullying on the internet can be more detrimental to a child as they oftentimes do not know who the bully is. A study was conducted on cyberbullying, and it showed that children who are bullied online have feelings of embarrassment, hurt, self blame, and fear. Cyberbullying refers to harassment and bullying of others online or through social media. Cyberbullying can happen to anyone and is just as impactful, if not more, than bullying that occurs face to face. According to a study conducted, 1 in 4 students will be bullied, and 1 in 3 students will be cyberbullied. As educators, we must think about how our students are affected by this and determine what can be done to prevent cyberbullying. Technology is such a prevalent aspect of education and is used daily in the classroom. While technology has its benefits, it also has negative aspects of using it. It is crucial our students understand how to use technology in a way that will benefit themselves and others. As we discuss this topic today, please think about these 2 questions. How do you feel online bullying has affected your students and classroom? And what can we do to prevent online bullying?
One of the challenges associated with cyberbullying is that it can often be an extension of the school environment. Research conducted by Juvenin and Gross suggests that rather than being independent from the classroom, online bullying is often rooted in a student's school environment. This is supported with the trend of students largely communicating online within school based peer networks rather than with people they don't know personally. As a result, traditional bullying occurring at school can transition into cyberbullying long after the school day is over. With the widespread adoption of one-to-one device policies in school districts, almost every student has access to a device capable of cyberbullying others. This can leave students feeling helpless due to the combined efforts of in-person bullying as well as cyberbullying. Due to its online nature, cyberbullying lacks the visual components that can alert educators and other trusted adults. As a result, the burden of reporting often falls solely on the victim. However, educational research has shown that despite the prevalence of students experiencing cyberbullying, very rarely will they ever report it to an adult. In a survey of almost 1,500 school age adolescents, almost 90% did not report incidents of cyberbullying. Ultimately, this lack of visibility results in educators being unable to support students as they continue to suffer online abuse. While cyberbullying presents many different challenges for educational stakeholders, it also creates opportunities for collaboration between educators and parents. In a survey about cyberbullying, teachers and parents both agreed that education about online conduct served to increase their ability to have meaningful conversations with students about the topic. An example of this collaboration could be joint educational workshops about cyberbullying held at school. In addition to collaboration between educators and parents, the issue of cyberbullying also allows for the creation of peer support programs for students. Rather than rely on intervention from teachers, these programs instead enlist students to address problems between peers. Research has suggested that the creation of similar programs by school officials can be highly effective in bolstering the self-worth and self-esteem of cyberbullying victims. As joint members of a school-based peer network, students enrolled in these programs have a unique perspective, allowing them to see instances of cyberbullying that parents and educators may be blind to.
Okay, so some solution strategies that educators can use to help prevent cyberbullying are to ensure the students have an internet safety program in place. At my school in my district, we use a program called Lightspeed, and what Lightspeed does is it monitors what website students are accessing. So when you go into Lightspeed, you have the ability to filter certain apps for students, and you can block students from getting on certain sites. Also, if you see that a student is on something they're not supposed to be on, you as the educator have the ability to go through and you can actually X that out. Um, Another solution strategy is to gain trust among students so that they feel safe reporting the cyberbullying cases to you. Um, and notifying proper websites or social media platforms where the cyberbullying is occurring. This, when I was reading this article, just talked about the terms and conditions of certain websites or social media platforms. And oftentimes, when students are experiencing bullying, it is a violation due to some of the terms or conditions. So, being able to report that to the app or social media platform as well. More solution strategies, reporting and blocking the bully if the student is experiencing harmful behavior and being able to just report that that was all done. There's actually a crisis text line that I discovered. If you text home to 741, that's a service, and they have certified counselors who are specifically trained on different kinds of bullying, social, emotional learning, cyberbullying, emotional distress, trauma. And these counselors are certified, so that hotline is available 24/7 as well. And then knowing signs, having communication, and monitoring devices of the students are all ways that we can help prevent the cyberbullying or at least keep it to a minimum.